Hello, everyone. This is Kay. I'm the CEO of Spectre.ai. Just give me one moment. Beautiful. So we have created the world's first brokerless trading platform with its own decentralized and autonomous liquidity pool. Okay? Before I tell you what exactly that means, let me explain to you the current model and the centralization issues that come with it. You have here the traditional trader versus broker arrangement. Okay? Basically, when the trader trades, and if they win, the broker loses money. And if the trader loses, the broker makes money. So this entire model right now is mired with conflict of interest. Okay? Specifically, traders are forced to deposit before trading, and brokers are regularly finding reasons to block withdrawals and payouts. Furthermore, traders don't actually know if the broker has a balance sheet, and if they do, how well capitalized it is. 100% of traders' losses are brokers' gains. Those are the margins in the industry. Because of this conflict of interest, it is in the broker's benefit or interest to actually deplete the trader's account. So they will play a range of games, specifically price feed games and platform games. The broker controls the price feed, causing losses or poor entries and fills. More perversely, and more recently in the last 2 or 3 years, you've seen this in the binary options industry, also in the B-book FX industry, account managers at the broker may trade on behalf of the client without permission, swiping their credit cards and a range of other things. What we're basically doing is we're using the Ethereum blockchain, and we are disintermediating the broker completely, but we're still preserving its vital functions. And the liquidity pool now is effectively funded by ICO token investors. Okay? Each time traders trade, Spectre.ai, as a technology company, gets a 2% technology fee of the notional. Similarly, as a thank you to Dividend Token holders, 2% of volumes are paid out to the token holders as well. So as the platform grows and scales up, so do the dividends and also the payouts. A very important thing to note is that all flow of funds and all relationships between traders and brokers are now replaced and governed by Ethereum smart contracts. Basically, payouts to traders, management, and token holders are governed by the contract, and this contract also monitors live audited pricing of underlying assets, determining what we call provably fair wins, whether they're wins or losses. No intervention is actually physically possible, and everything is governed by the blockchain. Specifically, and this one is a tough one for investors and traders to get their heads around when we speak to them, is traders never deposit at Spectre. No deposits, no brokers. But instead, they deposit at a private escrow Ethereum wallet, either off-site or on-site. Now, the smart contract governs in and outflows from this wallet, depending on whether the trader wins or loses. All trade transactions are first verified by the global Ethereum blockchain, and all withdrawals are instantaneous. We don't have any control over that. 3 contract classes are on offer. Firstly, smart options. So we're basically disrupting the binary options industry, which at its peak was at $3 billion a year. Now it's truncated because of all of the fraud to around $200–300 million a year. That, as a result of us, we plan to grow it back to that level. We're also disrupting the B-book FX industry with this technology. Your traditional CFDs will become smart CFDs. And then, of course, classic A-book trading as well. One small thing to note, but it's a big part of our investment case, is that the DAO, the Decentralized Autonomous Liquidity Pool, can also be deployed in adjacent industries such as betting, sports betting, invoice factoring, e-commerce, and other. I'm going to tell you a little bit about that. There are 2 ways to capitalize or play this investment case as an investor. The first is the utility token. This passes all 3 elements of the Howey test, so it's not a security, and we aim to list it on some of the big exchanges. The second one is the dividend token. This is an in-your-face security, and we make no apologies about that. It's heavily yielding, it pays weekly dividends, and also an end-of-year special dividend that's based on benchmark hurdle growth rates for the liquidity pool. The total supply of tokens available is 480 million, of which 50% is available for sale. If you guys want more information on the actual breakdown of the token supply, you can go to our website and check out the token allocation document. That's our team. I know it doesn't say much, it's just a bunch of photos. But basically, we are generally, most of us are ex-London School of Economics, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, Harvard, and McKinsey. I myself was an executive director at Goldman Sachs, and before that I worked for a few years at JP Morgan. Few KPIs, and I'm mindful of time as well. So we've raised 7 million so far in the pre-sale. This pre-sale was a phased sale to avoid any FOMO. That was done in around 5 days. We have over 3,000 investors. We have just signed an MOU with a major dropshipping group in the US that accounts for around 7% of eBay's global turnover. They make a sale every 5 seconds. That's going to be connected to our liquidity pool, which means more dividends. We have 3,400 traders that have already gone through our DApp, our trading platform. They've generated over close to 300,000 ethers in volume. They have a win rate of 52%, and the pool has actually grown by 5 ethers, thus validating our model and also our forecasts. The token generation event begins on the 17th of November, which is in 3 days.